This past week, my mornings have felt quieter than they have in a long time. Not because my life became less busy, but because I became more intentional about how I was spending my moments. On January 1st, I deleted social media off of my phone. And little did I realize how much that one small decision could impact the way my days feel. What I started to notice was that I was reaching for my phone without even thinking about it. And sometimes I would pick up my phone to check a notification, and suddenly 10 or 15, even 20 minutes would go by. This wasn't intentional, but I found it was happening more and more. And what I began to realize was that when I started leaning into those quiet moments, when I started becoming more present in those moments, that is when everything began to shift. So many mornings I would wake up and grab my phone and start scrolling, despite how many times I told myself I wasn't going to do it. And then before bed, I'd find myself scrolling again, telling myself I just needed a little rest. But most of the time, it didn't ever feel restful. In fact, it was the opposite. My social media feed was beginning to make me feel more stressed than ever. It's full of things I wasn't asking for. So much noise, so much division, and a constant feeling of impending doom. At some point, it stopped inspiring me and started feeling like clutter in my mind. I knew I had to make a change and start living with intention. One of the biggest surprises has been how my body has been feeling. I'm not waking up in the middle of the night with that sense of dread I've had for the last few years. I've been sleeping deeper. That not scrolling before bed or first thing in the morning, my nervous system is finally taking a rest. I'm finding I have more energy during the day now and more time to do the things to take care of myself that I've been wanting to do and thought I just didn't have the time. I've also started noticing the beauty in little things again, like the way the rainbow dances on this wall. Without constantly reaching for external stimulation, my thoughts feel less scattered. I'm reading more, journaling more, spending more time in the Word. It feels like my mind is relearning how to be still, just like when I was a kid. I'm finally starting to relax in my body. I'm doing the things I love again. And it's not because I needed to plan it. It's just because I stopped giving my attention away. Doing tactile things with my hands again, it feels so grounding. And it's reminding me to slow down. To stop thinking 2, 3, 4 steps ahead. Just be present in that moment. Enjoy what you're doing. What's surprising me most is how ordinary life is beginning to feel so much richer. Time is slowing down. The days feel longer. more at ease. Even little tasks like folding laundry, caring for my home. These things are things I was already doing, but now they just feel so much less like something I have to rush through. This week reminded me that quiet isn't suffocating, it's spacious. When I stopped reaching for my phone, I didn't lose connection. I found it again in smaller, steadier places and ways. In the warmth of the morning light, in the bread rising slowly on the counter, in the sound of the house settling into itself. Without the constant pull of scrolling, my days didn't become more exciting. They became more mine. I noticed how my body softened, how my thoughts began to slow, how rest stopped feeling like something I had to earn. I don't think we're meant to live with so much stimulation. I think we're meant to notice, to create, to be present with what's right in front of us. I don't know exactly what this season will become, but I do know this. Choosing less noise has made room for more life. And for now, that feels pretty amazing.